Welcome to Suzuka, Japan, the scene of round 16 of this year's championship.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and we are possibly on the cusp of crowning a brand new World Drivers' Champion, and a history-making one at that. Damon Hill could potentially follow in his father's footsteps and become the Formula 1 World Champion right here in round 16 of the Mansell at McLaren series. He would be the first British champion since ourselves, having so narrowly missed out and heartbreakingly missed out in 1994. All Damon Hill has to do is finish in the points and he is Formula 1 World Champion. It's really win or bust for Schumacher. He's 16 points back with 20 to play for. Win, and Damon needs to finish fourth to win the World Championship. Finish second, and Damon just needs to finish sixth. Anything less than the second step on the podium, and Damon Hill, for Michael Schumacher, and Damon Hill is the Formula 1 World Champion. But enough about Damon Hill. You're all here to see how Nigel Mansell will finish off his season with McLaren. It has been up and down, certainly better than it was in real life, where he only lasted 2 races. We have 2 races from the end, and this is a very tight final chicane here. That is definitely going to become a car park at one point. It's a lot tighter than it is in real life now. So here we go. We're 2 races from the finish here, and we are at Suzuka, a track which hasn't changed much in its time, but it has seen its series of dramatic events for World Championship title deciders. So let's not count. Damon Hill will not be counting his chickens before it's hatched, and I'm certainly not counting my chickens because I can't keep myself on the track as we go through the S's here. As we head up the hill, a very, very fast track indeed is Suzuka. A favourite of everyone that races here. It's got a mix of everything, really. And there's Schumacher going pole, so he's out to mean business. He really has to. He can't afford anything else. Or is it going to be more Adelaide heartbreak for Damon Hill? If Schumacher wins this, it's really in Damon's ballpark here. The ball's in his court, should I say. It's in his hands. He has his own destiny in his hands. So here we go as we're finishing at sector 2. 3.9 seconds back. As I run off the track here. So we'll give it another go. Oh my goodness, I took it. That was wild. That was wild. I just took that at the wrong time there. So 24th, as you would imagine, with a 2 minute. So I took the first corner as well there as we got into the S's. Try and stay on the track. These seem a lot tighter than they do in 2023. But we're hoofing it round here, hoofing it round the corner.
It's not enough to be lucky, you've got to be good, and he is that.
So here we go. 1.8 seconds back. Right, and we go round and we're going to get a bit of traffic. It looks as if it's a Benetton bit of traffic as well, is it? No, it could be a Tyrrell. No, it's a Williams actually. Williams looking to spoil the Benetton party today. Or is Benetton looking to spoil the Williams party today? Probably more to the point. As we head, gained a lot of time there. 2.9. I'm only 2.9 back. I've gained a fair bit of time back there as I need to slow right down. I've slowed down a bit too early there. And I've burned out big time there. That's going to cost me a lot of the time that I've just fought back to gain. Yes, it has. 0.8. That's second place. I will take that. I will take that every day of the week. So, we'll move on to the race. So, here we are for there's the grid there. So, Schumacher, Mansell, Alesi, Hakkinen back in the McLaren. Damon Hill down in 5th, not where he wants to be. Berger in there for Ferrari. Then there's DC, so he's far down as well to cause a schism for Schumacher up top. We might need to do Damon Hill a favour here if we can get off the line. They got Barrichello, Panis down in 12th, not good for him. Then you have Salo, Suzuki at his home race, as is Ukio Katayama. You have Gianni Morbidelli, Carl Wendlinger in the Sauber there. Luca Badoer in his usual 18th. And you have Lamy, Taki Inui also at his home race in the footwork. We have Montermini 21st, Diniz 22nd, Marino 23rd, and Bertrand Gachot 24th. So let's try and get off the line well. Second front row start of the season. And we got off quite well. We have just dropped to 3rd, but we've kept a lot of momentum going. So that was a lot better than the last time we started in the front row anyway. And we're going to try and get our second place back. Now let's just be a bit patient here. And on the Ferrari. But certainly we're doing a lot better than we did the last time. And a good finish is certainly within our sights here. We are fighting, actually genuinely fighting for a win here today. Genuinely fighting for a winner. We're going to take the Ferrari. We are. Could we take Schumacher up the inside? Probably not best to do. But we're back up to the second place that we started on, so that's what we want to see. We're only half a second behind Michael Schumacher. There's definite contact there now. The last time that Nigel Mansell won was the Australian Grand Prix in 1994, a wonderful win in Adelaide. It's almost a year. And he is in the lead. We have taken the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix as Michael Schumacher comes back. He's not happy about that, and we know what happens when Michael Schumacher is not happy and there is a championship on the line. He has sideswiped us. But we retain the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. They are coming back slowly but surely. As we take 130R, they are not quite full pelt, but we're doing a lot better than those around us. Can we get through unscathed from the last chicane? Yes, we can as we come round the final corner. We have led a lap of the 1995 Grand Prix season, and we are quite a bit ahead of Michael Schumacher in second place. We are 0.8. We are 8 tenths up on Michael Schumacher. As we come into the S's, this is where we lost it in qualifying, the first lap in qualifying. But we seem to have come through here quite clean. I'm just going to take my time coming through here. I don't mind if the gap lessens here. This is the last lap of the race. Last lap of the race, there is a win in sight. We have still got a good bit of distance between us and Schumacher in second place. Is this going to happen? Is this going to be the fairy tale finish for Nigel Mansell's Formula 1 career? There is one race still to go, but a win at the start of the season did seem out of the question. We have led one lap. We are still leading in the last lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. There is over a second between us and Schumacher now. Is this going to happen for Mansell? He's got to get through here cleanly. And we do. This could be it. This could be a fairy tale result for McLaren. A fairy tale result for Nigel Mansell in 1995. He couldn't fit in the car at the start of the season. In real life, he only lasted 2 races. Is this what would have been? Is this what could have been for Nigel Mansell if he'd stuck it out at McLaren, if McLaren had stuck it out with red 5 through the final chicane. And we have cleared that, no problem at all. We're coming round the final corner. We are on the home straight. Nigel Mansell is on the home straight to another victory. Yes, there we go. There we go, folks. Damon Hill eventually finishes third. He is Formula 1 World Champion, but that's not what matters here. Nigel Mansell has taken a victory in the Japanese Grand Prix. 2 races of the season to go, potentially 2 races of his Formula 1 career to go. Would his Formula 1 career have continued into 1996 had this season gone as well as it has for us? There's a victory at the start of the season we didn't think was possible, when we were finishing last, when we were battling position with Fortes and Simtex. Schumacher finishes second. Damon Hill climbs his way up to third, enough for the Formula 1 World Championship. Jean Alesi's fourth. Johnny Herbert ends up in fifth. Gerhard Berger rounds out the points in sixth. Then you have Eddie Irvine, Mika Hakkinen, David Coulthard down in ninth. That's a shocker of a performance for DC. And Rubens Barrichello rounds out the top 10. On to the Drivers' World Championship, as we have taken back our 6th place from Johnny Herbert by 1 point after we get our win this season. Damon Hill, 14 points ahead, is your Formula 1 World Champion for 1995. It didn't happen in real life. He didn't have the best 1995 season, but his destiny was to be Formula 1 World Champion, and his destiny has been fulfilled here at Suzuka. Michael Schumacher, the reigning World Champion, hands over the reins after the next round. He will only be a one-time World Champion going into the 96 season. You have DC in third, Berger fourth, Alesi fifth. Then you have us taking back sixth, as we said. I have Johnny Herbert, Hakkinen, Barrichello and Irvine all on 10 points, 8th, 9th and 10th. And this is what it does to the standings in the Constructors. We are almost guaranteed 4th place now. 20 points still available. But we've got to think that this is ours. Williams, Formula 8, as we know, Constructors champions. Benetton, they are in 2nd place on 109. Then there's Ferrari on their island. Sort of everyone in the top 3 in islands of their own. Benetton far ahead. Williams far ahead. Benetton quite a bit ahead of Ferrari. Ferrari quite a bit ahead of us. And then we are battling with Jordan, who are in 5th. As I say, 17 points is probably enough for us to get 4th. And Ligier down there with their 1 solitary point for the season. But this has been the pinnacle so far. I thought it couldn't get better than Estoril. Suzuka has blown that out of the water. I'm sure you can all agree with that one. So all that remains to be said is thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please leave a like and all that good stuff. But as I say, all that remains to be said is thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you for the final round in Adelaide.